Welcome to the Data Hall YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see how do we delete duplicate observations, how do we drop duplicate observations. Let's say we have this data set over here. We have different firms, right? This is firm 1, this is firm 2, firm 3. So we have symbol code of each firms. We have a variable of leverage over here. We can have multiple variables, it doesn't matter how many variables do we have, and we have this year variable over here. So we have 2 years of data for each firm, right? And we know so it is a panel data. So in case of Stata, when we have a panel data and we want to perform certain analysis, what do? We first set the data as panel data. We inform Stata that the data we have is in panel form. So let's inform Stata that it is in panel form. The command we use is xtset. We give the cross-sectional variable, which in this case is symbol code. Then we give the time variable and we hit enter. Bam, we have an error. It says we have a repeated time values within panel. It simply means that we have duplicate observations, we have duplicate values. So in this video we are going to discuss this matter, how do we solve the matter of duplicate values. Now, irrespective whether you are going to set a panel data, this command can be useful in deleting duplicate values. In some cases, let's just say you are going to run a pool analysis. In that case, you do not need to set it as panel format. Even then, you would have to delete duplicate observations. So first, we need to report the duplicate observations. For that, we use duplicates report command. So it tells us that we have 30 observations that have single copy, and there are 4 observations that have 2 copies. And what this 2 copies means is that they are repeated. But in our case, we have a symbol code, a cross-sectional variable. We would want to see that how many number of observations are repeated through symbol code. We see that 22 observations have 2 copies and 12 have 3 copies. Now this is a wrong way of using a duplicates report command. We need to give it a cross-sectional and the time variable, because our data is panel data. If our data was just cross-sectional data, then we would have simply given the symbol code variable, but in our case it is a panel data. So now we know that we have 26 observations that are unique. There are just 8 observations across cross-section and time which are duplicates. You can compare this table with the one over here and you will see these are different, because in the first command, when we just said duplicates report, it reported only the duplicate observations that were repeated throughout the whole data. So its symbol, its year and its variables were all repeated. Let me sort this data, sort symbol code and year, and let me give you a view of this data. Let's look at this observation, this data. We know that each company would have leverage data for single year, right? For 2012 we would just have one value, but now here we are seeing 2 values, right? Similarly, in this case we are seeing 2 values for 2011 for this company. But let's scroll down and let's find another variable or observation over here. In this case, although it is repeated for 2011, but the leverage data is also repeated. So when we use this command, this duplicates report, it would just capture this duplicates, right? This duplicate and as well as the duplicate over here. So it would just report the duplicates that are repeated as a whole row. So this whole row is repeated over here. So it would just report these duplicates. But when we give a symbol code, give a variable name, a cross-sectional or any other variable, then it would see that how many observations are duplicate throughout the symbol code. Similarly, if we give the cross-section and as well as the year variable, it would report the duplicate that are repeated through cross-section and as well as through year. So there are 8 observations that are repeated through cross-section and year. So if we just delete these 4 observations, our problem won't be solved in this case. Let's move to the second command, which is listing the duplicate observations. We want to list the duplicate observations. So let's list them, duplicates list, and then we give the symbol code. It is repeating a lot of observations. This error is same that we repeated over here. We need to give the time variable also, and now we would see that these are 8 observations. These are 8 observations that are repeating itself throughout the data. If we wanted to have an example of each group, then we can use the duplicates example, and it would just give us the example from each group that are duplicates. Again, we can use symbol code and year, and we would have 4 examples. Right now you see we have 4 examples that are duplicating over symbol code and year. Now comes the main idea of this video, which is deleting these duplicate observation. For that we use duplicates drop. If we use duplicates drop, it should delete the observation and it would tell us that we have deleted 2 observations. Now again, let's xtset. We should have solved the problem, but again we have the same repeated time value within the panel, and the reason is that although we have deleted the duplicate observations, it only deleted 2 observations, but we know there are 4 duplicate observations. The reason is, again, we haven't used the cross-section and the time variable. So what we need to do is we need to delete duplicate observations across symbol and year. So we should have single observation for each year for each firm. We would also have to use the force option whenever we are going to give the variable name. If we do not use the force option, it would give us an error that we need to use the force option to delete the duplicate observation. This force option would just be used when we are giving the variable names. So let's use the force option. 2 more observations are deleted, and let's again xtset this data, and we are done with the we know that it is strongly balanced and we have single observation. The duplicate observations are removed. Okay, let me just re-import the data, the original file. So we have the duplicate observations, and let me also sort them up so we can check them out in the data window. Now in this case, let's just say I do not want to delete duplicate observations for this firm or for this one. I just want to delete duplicate observation for this specific firm, 10248. For that, I would use the command duplicate drop if symbol code is equal to 10248. Let me execute this command, and here you can notice it has just deleted the duplicate observation for this specific firm, and the duplicate observations for other firms remain as they were. This can come in handy when we just want to remove the duplicate observation for a single cross section. Next, we just want to tag the duplicate observation. We do not want to remove them for now. For that, we use the tag command. So this would create a new variable by the name of DUP, which stands for duplicate. We can give any name over here. The generate command, and the command that we are going to use is the duplicates drop, the generate option. Let's run this command. It would generate a new variable by the name of duplicates, and it would only contain the it would give a value of 0 if there are no duplicates and value of 1 if there are duplicates. But you can see that in this case it has only given the value of 0 and it do not recognize the duplicate values. Again we are making the same mistake, which is of symbol code here. Let's generate a second variable using the same command, but in this case now we are going to use the symbol code any here. Now you can notice that it would give us the accurate picture. These two observations are duplicate, so it would input the value of 1, and these two observations are also duplicate and would input the value of 1. We can do any kind of analysis that we want to do on these duplicate observations. But let's just say we somehow know that the smallest value of these two is the correct value and the higher value is the incorrect value. If we are going to use the duplicates drop option, then it would delete the duplicate option observations that is the first occurrence of the duplicate values. But let's just say we specifically want to only drop the values based on certain condition, right? So what we want is, instead of having just the one number, we want to input 1 if it is the first occurrence, 2 if it is the second occurrence of the duplicate observations. Let's first sort this data. We sort it over symbol code, year and the leverage. Now we would generate a new variable which is dup5. We use the cond function. I would explain this later on, and let's generate this. Now we can see that the first occurrence would have a value of 1 and the second occurrence would have a value of 2. What we can do is we can delete all the observations by simply typing drop if dup5 is equal to 1. So it would just delete the first occurrence, and we know the first occurrence would always be the smaller value because we have sorted it using the symbol code here and the leverage variable. Again, we can see that the first occurrence over here is the smallest value, and these two are the same value, so it wouldn't matter whichever we delete. We can also access these commands from the data window. Sometimes it's easy to access these commands from the data window. If we wanted to report and list the duplicate observations, we would click data, then data utilities, and here we would find the report and list duplicate observations. We can either report them or list them. Similarly, if we wanted to drop the observations, then again we would go to data, data utilities, drop duplicate observations. We can either drop with respect of the entire data, which is just duplicates drop, or we can drop it with respect to certain variable, which is the second command with the force function. And again, the last one, if we wanted to tag it, we would click data, data utilities, and tag duplicate observations. Thanks for watching this video. Do subscribe to this channel and also click the bell icon.